Now that we have that whole nasty business dealt with, let's do what we originally came here to do. The most tedious and time-consuming task you have ever seen. Now just imagine if we only had 2 bottles and we had to come back here, as well as wasting all this time. You're right, that's my fault.
I wasn't standing over the proper great position.
So you may have noticed by now that this is going to take a moment. Especially because apparently it's necessary to watch the egg drift slowly towards the bottom. Hup. It's also kind of weird when you think about it that this is the game, and I think it's the only one with 6 bottles. I think Between Worlds has 5. I think another one has 5. So it's the game with the most bottles, and yet it's the game with the least amount of uses for them. If for no other reason than whatever's in your bottles resets when you go back in time. We're about to get another one, which is cool, but kind of unnecessary at this point. We're gonna swim because it's fun, because it sounds cool, because it's new and we haven't been doing a lot of it, but more importantly because it's fast. That's what we care about, speed. I should be dropping on the bunny hood or something. Opponent's still over there freaking out. I don't have time for your nonsense. Was this the fisherman's hut? I don't remember which was which. I think so. Alright. So we walk in here and the shot is conveniently framed so that we see this golden seahorse. Heh heh. No, I'm not coming to see you because I can't catch any fish. Alright, so I don't remember if I have to be human for this, or if I've been catching fish. I'm really good. That's what I'd like to say, but I'm not. The water's all murky. This is going to turn normal soon. Okay, so this is where sometimes my memory, this is going to get me in trouble. Wait, what? That's not what the picture was. So wait, if I use that, then I lose the picture? Is that... But I didn't take anything. I don't... What? But... I forgot about this delay. Yeah, you want this picture of this guy's fat gut? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna need to go get a new picture, I guess. It's all very exciting. Doo-doo. The bells chime slowly because, well, time has slowed down. Alright, well, let's head back over. I really just wanted an excuse to hear the Pirate's Fortress music again. Obviously, that's what this was all about. Look at this stupid like. Get away from me. You make me sick. Man, everybody hates likes, and with good reason. They're the worst. Underwater, the sound effect is so much fun, too. Bow bow, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, yes. Being a voyeur part 2, because apparently part 1 got messed up when I tried to pull out the picture box. That's fine. Only a tiny bit bitter about it. I don't even know if these pictures work necessarily, but we're going to be finding out. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Hey, you're ruining my song. Get out of here, Dawn of the Second Day. Yeah, it's great. Oh, I'm okay. Sure. Yeah. Whoa. Well, we're struggling with physics right now. We're gonna figure it out. There we go. I don't remember if this picture is good enough. I'm also kind of close. Gotta zoom out. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I forgot though. Every time I take a picture, every time I forget. It's like a 5-second delay. No, we're gonna need to get a little bit zoomed out. So basically, if you haven't put 2 and 2 together by now, the reason we've been snapping these pictures is because the fisherman wants them. Because he's a creepy bastard. Now, maybe he just appreciates fine art. That's possible. Or maybe he's a creeper and he uses that for what we're only going to call hand purposes. And if you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. I don't like the hookshot in this game, by the way. This weird, like... Oops.
Wrong button.
It looks like a finger that's pointing. Kind of like Phoenix Wright, you know? Like you could shoot it out and it's a big objection hand. Give me the one from Ocarina of Time, please. Also, what the hell, son? God. Here we are doing exactly what we talked about. Skipping half of this. For reasons. Just gonna get back to this part. Snap another picture. The nice thing is, since they kind of detect us invisibly, they always kind of turn towards us. And having said that, of course, now she's walking away. I took a picture by mistake. Everything is falling apart. The worst playthrough on YouTube. No, do not keep the picture. Last time we had 2 of them together. Which is, of course, the dream. Gotta have the picture of twins, even though it's not actually the dream. How'd we do? Did we have good centering, good rule of thirds, good aperture? Seems pretty good. Let's keep it. We're gonna very stealthily just play this song right in front of them. They can hear the music, but they're probably very confused. What was that? Who did that? Bye. Enjoy your feathers. Okay, so it seems we need to avoid touching the pictograph button unless we're prompted to by a
Show him this thing with C
prompt. I guess we've learned a lesson. Shut up, Epona. Was I killed the... Oh, well, I was going to say I killed the sign because of you, but then you made noise again, so now I have to kill something else. Being real selfish right now, Epona. Epona! Be quiet. That sign will be you next. I like you, though. Alright. No! Stop. Maybe I need to, like, look at the seahorse. Maybe that's the thing. Speak to the seahorse. Yes. There we go. That's the joint. It is going to be starting soon, and you'll die if you go sell this. On one condition. Do I? I happen to have it right here. I don't know how you're talking to me, sir. You can't see me. I'm totally John Cena in this right now. Take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. And he's mysteriously out of his giant, huge bottle, packed into our tiny one. He seems to think this is an improvement, and I'm not one to argue with him, so... Alright. Don't have much need for the stone mask anymore. It can be used for a couple amusing things, but beyond that, it's not super helpful to us right now. We're also not going to be needing the pictograph anytime soon, / ever again, depending on what pieces of heart we decide we want. So, bunny time! You can't keep up with me, I'm a bunny rabbit. And we hit the water, and we instantly switch to a better mode of transportation for that particular area. So, Pinnacle Rock. And there is a light right under there. What do you know? Pinnacle Rock. We kind of looked at these before, these two rocks that are sticking out of the water. Big old fellas. And then over there is this circular pattern of other spiky rocks. Look how graceful we are. Unless we bounce off the bottom, then we look stupid. Alright. To read the sign. Pinnacle Rock ahead. Beware murky water and sea snakes. Sorry, Link. Can't do it. I'm trying to go back to the surface here. This is stuff I would need to be using more of, by the way. That electric shield. Alright. Here we are at Pinnacle Rock. If we head down here... there's a bunch of sea snakes up ahead. There's also murky water, but luckily we now have a friend who can help us out with that. Also, we didn't get a bottle. I thought we... see, my memory's off now. I thought that he gave you a brand new bottle to put it in, but it turns out it's an existing one. You have strange powers. Oh, Jam! He has a request for us. Follow him. And we will. And notice he followed the first sign, and then after the second sign, things kind of went downhill. It is possible to remember this pattern. Lord knows after a decade or so, I don't. But if you run any place that isn't this area, then you get kicked back to the start. It's sort of like when you're heading to the Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time. Or some of the Lost Woods patterns that quite a few different games have. Do this in this order, or suffer for it. Hello! What a cute little seahorse. Many dangerous sea snakes. My friend is trapped here. Can you rid the area of all the sea snakes? Please do this for me. Okay. Well, we'll think about it. So if we head in this way, we have this huge open area with a bunch of holes in it. And out come sea snakes, BTW. This part is kind of creepy and very much annoying. And the reason is... we have all this stuff to do here. It is a huge area. Should I have magic? No, I want some more magic. I want to top off my magic meter so I have the lightning bolts. There we are. So there's a sea snake. He's having a time. That would have been cool if the return shot had also hit him. We can kill him with moving attacks, with these boomerangs, with the shield. I happen to find this is the easiest. And we can go inside his little cave. This is kind of nice, though, because it's going to give us a chance to get familiar with... Do I actually have the room to hold that? Oh, I do. A chance to get familiar with some of the swimming controls, because we're about to have an entire dungeon where we're going to be doing a lot of swimming, and a boss fight where we're going to be underwater. So these things are important. Now, we're here for another reason. If you remember correctly, they talked about at the Pirate's Fortress how there are... Oh, he got me. He got me. What can I say? He got me. I don't remember which hole he was in. Probably this one. Can't really tell. Nope. He threw me all the way across. I see. I talked about how there were some eggs in the sea snake area. That's what we're here for. The seahorse thing is adorable and an added bonus, but we don't particularly care about it. Now, to be clear, we are going to do it, because the sea snakes are annoying and should die, and because doing all of them will net a surprise. Aha! I knew this day would come. I had an empty bottle out already. Well, don't I look foolish? From the seahorse, of course. So that's number 5. Unfortunately, we've done the 2 most simple ones now. We have to go start swimming on up. This is trickier because you can't stand on the ground. But this method also works okay. This is just magic. It's a heart. Well, not the most exciting, but that's all right. Fortunately for us, the sea snakes aren't very bright. So even as we go around killing their friends, they don't learn any lessons from it. Like, don't pop out of the hole. Because literally, if they just sat there, we would have no defense for it. If we approached them, they would just eat us, and we couldn't get to their soft, fleshy neck, so they would be invincible. They could keep living the dream. Alright, our rupees are maxed out. We've killed half of them. Still missing 2 eggs. The screen seems to be kind of freaking out sometimes when we're swimming, but it's fine. Camera, no. Camera. Camera. Sorry, we persevered. What's in here? Anything cool or sexy? Aha. Yes. That's number 2. Just one more to go. We'll have all 7 that we need.